Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you amazing, fabulous, incredible, magnificent, so very loved, unbelievably healthy, and darn sexy people. Yippee! It's Sunday, it's 9 a.m., and I'm here with you. Boy, do I have a lot. I don't even know where to begin today, to tell you the truth. I've done a lot of studying on your behalf, and mine, of course. This week, been reading, trying to finish MetaHuman. Did a workshop and listened to an entire day's teaching with Bruce Lipton and Greg Braden, who I hope you know are cutting-edge scientists who are teaching how science and the spiritual practices flow together and are really saying the same thing. The two things I got out of those 2 days most was, one, that the channel has given us literally every piece of information we need without breaking it down into having to understand science and cells and ions and all of that stuff. I mean, when I started all this, the channel taught me all that. I went literally and learned about ions and protons and all that stuff. But to teach it now, it's a true statement that we don't need to know that stuff. And both of these major scientists went into how important gratitude and love is. Because when you live in those states, you literally shift your cellular makeup. You change the telomeres on your DNA. Greg also went into a very interesting breathing technique, which is very similar to the one that the channel has given us. And he is a huge believer, well, they have proof that this deep breathing with intention literally changes your brain and your cellular makeup. So it was an amazing affirmation of trust for me that what was being brought to me and I was bringing to you was the highest, most correct, most complete information. The second thing was he spoke about balance, and Greg, I'm talking about, he spoke about balance and harmony in a little bit different ways that we talk about it. And from when I test with the channel right now, it's saying our understanding is actually higher, that you have to be in balance in order to move into harmony. So you can't be in reaction. You can't be in judgment. You can't be in fear. And then choose to be in harmony without bringing back that baseline of balance, which is what the 0 point is. Okay. Today, the channel wants you to know that the virus won't go away because of the belief that we believe it's not possible to love ourselves in the middle of all this. You know, and it goes back to that age-old, well, if I created, dear God, how could I love myself if I created this? Well, because you love yourself unconditionally. And then this creates something else. But again, and both of them talked about this, love, and you know what the channel has said over and over and over again, love heals and creates everything. In politics, the channel wants us to come forward and claim. All right, so do it. Just do it with me. I claim this for all energy and all dimensions. That America is strong, balanced, in harmony with the power of divine love, the power through divine love, in integrity and respect for all energy. And this was really interesting, listen, and patriotic to the original intentions of the Founding Fathers. We claim that for all energy in all dimensions. Now, that's the important word here is intentions. What were the intentions of the Founding Fathers? Peace, justice, fairness, balance, harmony, and yes, even though they used the word men, they meant all energy, according to the channel. So even if you're not in America and you're listening, please claim that for us now, because we're in pretty big trouble here. And trouble is only another word for challenge. Trouble is only another word for, hello, this is your opportunity to wake up and decide what you want. We are literally abandoning ourselves by believing you don't have time for me, so I'm leaving you. And if we are the gods of us, which we are, if we abandon ourselves with that belief, then God has to abandon ourselves, because God and I are one. So that literally breaks down to I don't matter. You do matter. Your vote matters. Your consciousness matters. Your intention matters. You know this. So I invite you to ask any questions about the virus or politics. Let me tell you, the big webinar, voting, politics, and Black Lives Matters is this Wednesday. I have probably channeled 3 hours of notes that I have to whittle down for this webinar. And it's pretty amazing how they all dovetail into each other. It's this Wednesday you'll find out why the 0 point is important in every topic, which it never occurred to me we were going there when I started to channel. See, I don't even know why I wrote this down under the webinar because I did it 2 days ago. Around core belief number 3, which is I am the power, I am the signal, I am the electromagnetic whole within the whole. We believe I don't have enough power to change things. Guys, you are the power that changes things. You're it. So you please embrace the moment. Don't turn away. This is your time to make a difference. And you make a huge difference. But as you believe, it's delivered to you. I'm also really excited, which I'm sure is why half this stuff is coming through. I'm in the middle of creating this health and wellness summit, which we're going to launch in August. But they want you to know that you can't totally move into health and wellness without losing your story. And Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton talked a lot about this too, both of them. Stop telling your story and choose the thoughts and perspectives you want. This is going to be an amazing 2-week summit. I'll tell you more about it when we're getting ready to go. If you want to talk to me in the channel today, please press 1. If you've already done that and you're in the lineup, don't do it again. Okay, we can go to the callers. And I'm going to start with Ryan in San Diego. Hi, dude.
Hi, Dee.
What's up?
Let's see. I had a really good week. I did another real estate photography shoot this week for my dad.
Great.
The pictures went easy. The editing went so much easier than the first time I did it. And then they got it listed on Thursday, and he said they've already, over the 3 days, have already had 18 offers, which is more than they've had on any of the other houses they've done. So.
Awesome, Ryan.
So I thought that was pretty nice. So and they even paid me a little more than I agreed to do it for, so that was nice.
You bet. We're open to any bonuses the universe wants to bring us, aren't we?
Yeah. Yes, I definitely felt in my power.
Yeah, it's so good to hear you like this, Ryan. Really loving yourself, you know, and acknowledging your work and the success of your work. It's really heartening for me. Congratulations, my friend. That's great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling in.
All right. Thank you.
All righty. We're going to Davina in Texas. Hi, you're on. Whoops, you're not on. Now you're on.
Hello, you fabulous lady.
I'm pretty fabulous. I hope you're staying safe in Texas. Dear God, I would just lock my doors and stay home, Davina.
That's pretty much what I'm doing. So.
Well, yeah, good.
I just wanted to ask about Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah.
Ruth,
what do you want to know?
I'm just sending out healing energy to her and ask everyone to, and if there's any information that the channel could give us on her.
I love your little doggy in the background. Not the right question. The highest question is, will she make it till the election? That's really what everybody's... I hate to be that crass, but that's what I'm being told. That's the highest and most, and the answer is yes. So they have the cancer under control. I get a yes. Is she giving up? No freaking way. And is her body breaking down? Yes. Can I be any more specific? No. That answer your question?
Yes, it does. Love you.
I love you too, babe. I
Bye-bye.
know. I saw that and I said, dear God, don't leave now. Michelle in Wisconsin. Hi, you're on. Miss Michelle in Wisconsin, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. How are you?
Okay, good, baby. What's up?
I was recently in a car accident and I've just gained so much weight and I just can't seem to get my weight down and my body's falling apart and I shouldn't say that, what you said.
Yeah, I was going to say watch your words there.
But I just want to tell you what's been going on.
So, Michelle, the channel is saying that your weight and your body breaking down is not because of the accident. Your weight and your body breaking down is because of whatever created the accident. So you're kind of just playing out a lot of scenarios against yourself. So let's find out why. Sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, please. Any movie that pops in. Don't make sense. What?
Grease?
Grease. Okay, and they're taking me to Grease Lightning, which, interestingly enough, is a car. But Grease, the whole story of Grease is about a girl who feels and defines herself as not accepted for who she is, so she changes herself in the end, and then everybody's happy. That's literally, I love the movie, but that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody's wanting you to change, Michelle, and you're going, no, this is who I am, and you're digging your heels in, and you're stopping yourself, and you're judging yourself. So how do they want you to change?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
How does your family want you to change? Come on, let yourself.
I hardly have any family left. So, I mean, it's just basically my kids, and they don't really care how I am. I don't know.
That's not true.
Family. Maybe my work or...
Nope, it's your family. Hold on. Are we dealing in this lifetime? Yep, we are. Going to the kids. How do your kids want you to be different, Michelle?
I don't think they do.
Well, I know you don't think they do, but they're hitting a button somewhere. Hold on. Everybody balanced? Is anybody switched? We're asking the highest question. Yes. We're getting the highest answer. Yes. It's about the kids and her feeling. Okay, let's go to this. When you look at your kids, how do you wish you could be different?
I guess I always wish I could do more, maybe more for my daughter than my son. But I keep thinking you're thinking about my mother or something to do with my mom.
Nope.
Who had passed.
No. This is about you judging yourself.
But I still feel like it's with my mom, because a lot of stuff happened. My mom passed away a year ago, and...
Well, okay, so if we went to your mom, how would you be judging yourself? Should you have done more to help her?
Guilt. That's why I have like tons of guilt, and I can't.
Well, how's that working out for you, Michelle? You're wrecking cars.
So good. I mean,
you're breaking your body down. That's not self-love, baby. That's not self-love. That's judgment.
Yeah.
So
And that's when it started after that. So I think it's more that and not my kids.
Yeah, but I want you to understand it's about you.
Yeah.
We can go to anybody else for the insight into what it is, but it's about you judging you, Michelle.
Yeah.
Okay? I want you to work on unconditionally loving yourself, having compassion for yourself, loving the fact that you have done the best for everybody that you could do in the moment. But you see, the channel's already saying, see right there, she went, oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Okay.
But I didn't stop it. I can't even like think about all the bad things that happened to her at the end. Like I can't even let my mind go there because I feel like.
What's the point?
I don't know.
You're not going to change any of it. And this is why they want us to go to the 0 point. You see, you keep telling that story. And as long as you keep telling that story, your body and your cellular energy is going to keep breaking down to match the story.
That makes sense.
Well, I guarantee you.
So what did I say then? I did the best I could.
It's not what you say. It's not what you say. Do you have a love place, Michelle?
A what?
Do you have a love place?
Love plate?
Yeah, place. Okay, so if you listen to this show a lot, you should already know what a love place is. So a love place is anything that opens your heart and puts a smile on your face the minute you think about it. I use my doggie. I use the beautiful full rainbow in Hawaii, so I want you to find a love place right now.
I'll say my dog and painting.
Okay, good. So go down to your heart. You know how to do that. Just touch your heart. You'll go right there. And feel how much you love your doggie. Now, all you have to do is say, I choose to feel that for me.
I choose to feel that for me.
Yeah. Can you feel that? When we did the exercise? Okay. That's where you need to live.
Okay.
I would do the breathing exercise that I've taught 1,000,000 times on the show. Everybody, especially during COVID, but all the time, I would do 10 minutes of the breathing exercise. Greg Braden went into how important that was also scientifically. I got the breathing exercise from 2 doctors in mind-body medicine, and then I added things that the channel told me to add. I believe it's on the e-blast. Do you get the e-blast, Michelle?
No, this is my first time listening to you.
Oh, well, okay. I would go to my website, welcome, first of all, and go to my website and sign up for the e-blast. You also get some short little daily emails that keep you focused on the positive things where you want to live. Okay?
Okay.
All those things are a free support thing that I do for everybody in the community. All right, baby?
Thank you so much.
Oh, you are so welcome. Michelle, you helped everybody too.
Thank you.
That's how the community works. is we all come together and we bring in the things that we all want to know. So thank you and welcome.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah, and you too, baby. Okay, Julie in Florida, you're on.
Hi, Dee. Thank you for taking my call.
Hi, sweetheart. What's up?
Well, I would like a little guidance around moving forward, getting myself to move forward and connect with potential employment opportunities.
Okay, so the simplest way to say that is you want to find a job, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, there's three things. This is going to be kind of a mini little private here. We'll do it as fast as we can. There's three things that you have to get into harmony. Oh, those three things. Okay. So, first one is, how do you see yourself, Julia? Because when I say you see yourself as qualified, I get a no.
Right.
It's kind of,
okay,
so you're walking in a room with 6 bosses of 6 great companies, and you're saying, I really want to work for you. I really want to give you my best. I want to make good money that you pay. Oh, by the way, I'm not qualified to work for you. Who the hell is going to hire you, Julia? Right?
Right.
So you have got to find the frequency, the place within you that knows you're qualified, that knows you're good enough. Forget what your mom told you. You got to write your own story now. And then you've got to look out into the world and go, oh, okay, I see a world out there with lots of opportunities for me. And the third thing is, I see all those employers looking back at me going, boy, would we be lucky to get her. Now, when you bring all those three things into harmony, then you line up with the universe and the job will find you. But begin with knowing that you're capable, that you would be an asset. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So how I see me, how I see the world, how I see the world seeing me. Get all those things into harmony. You can have a job in a week. That they literally just gave me a week. But you got to get that's a week from when you get all those things in harmony. All right, baby?
Yes. All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Guys, the channel can only bring you the information. You've got to take the action then. We're going to Gina in California. Hi, babe. You're on.
Hi. Let's do the same thing. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Thanks.
Good. Thank you for the great coaching session this week around 0 Point. It's really shifting everything, which is very exciting.
Lovely.
Since my mother died.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's anytime I catch myself being sad, I realize she doesn't want that, and so
and
here
you
we
don't
go.
want that.
No.
You don't want that either.
No. So, kind of in lines with what Julia just said, in terms of me finding a really fun, loving, wonderful man to spend my life with, I'm just curious what might be in the way.
It literally is the same thing, Gina.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. You don't think you're worthy to find the guy that you want or be the match to the guy. So you got to love yourself more, baby cakes. You've got to see your worth. You've got to see your magnificence, and I'm talking to all of us. We have to embrace the God we are. Now, however limiting you are in your life is the limitations, the illusion, the story that you've put on yourself. So you'll become aware of it more and more and more, these little thoughts that will come in like, oh, why would he want me? I'm like 10 pounds overweight. How the heck am I going to meet anybody during a quarantine? All those little monkey mind things that we bring in instead of what thoughts are going to get me what I want. I'm hot. I'm intelligent. I'm loving. Want to love somebody and give them love. I'm fun. Start writing down all your attributes. And God, the mothers are taking the hit today. Going back to your mom, you got to lose her story. Just lose it, Gina. Take yourself to the zero.
Really big.
Yeah, take yourself to the 0 point of that. Guys, nothing is going to change your story. Nothing is going to change the story. But you can put the book down and pick up a new one. I love Dana Wilde. She says it so simply. There's nothing wrong with your story except that you keep telling it. Greg and Bruce both, in a scientific way, went into, you've got to quit telling your story. It's all an illusion. The book Metahuman, it's all an illusion. The you that you think you are is an illusion based on a story that you and other people have written that need to be rewritten to serve the life you want to live now. Got it?
Yep.
Okay. We're just going to balance everything so far for all of us that's come in today, because there's been a lot of major points here. Invoking the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light. We are divine love. We are worthy. We are made in the image and likeness of all thought and all possibility. And we absolutely can go to the 0 point and pick out health and wellness about every subject we want. That's our story now. So it is, baby cakes. Thank you. Thanks, Gina.
Thank you.
She sounded all stuffed up to me.
I am.
Are you?
Yeah, I am stuffed up. Can I ask one more question about mask wearing?
Yes.
Like, what's that about? I'm come from a scientific background. Yeah. What is this about?
It's about people who don't know their self-worth. And so they're using the mask as a symbol of, well, look, if I can say F you and I'm not going to do this, then I'm worth more. It's like a little child throwing a temper tantrum because he can't have his toy. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me why this is so hard.
Well, none of this makes sense. But you see, again, it's not possible to love ourselves in the middle of all this. Right? Are you there, Gina?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, well, something just dropped down that said I'm not connected. So, Stephen, are we connected? Okay. That's why it's so important to go back to loving ourselves. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, good question. I know.
Thank you.
I sit there every time on the news and go, I don't get it. I
don't either.
They don't have a problem wearing a seatbelt, so whatever. Okay, thanks, baby. Okay, Sandy, give me an update. Sandy in North Carolina.
Yes, it was an update. I've had a very positive week, so
Great.
Thank you. yeah, it's just been, and when I have found myself listening to the news, which I've reduced so much, then I just go to the 0 point, and I spend more time there than I ever have. I wake up every morning going there, and yeah, just being grateful for everything that I have. And it's even hearing about Ruth Ginsburg and her challenges, and just sending the love and the positivity that all that I can. My son bought a car or a truck, and it was, there's a part of me that was like, oh my God, there's a point in the scenario that, really could be on the gray area, and I just sent positivity to that, and everything worked out perfectly.
Great.
So,
Great.
just all in all.
So
but
you're trusting it enough in blind faith to let it happen. And that's where you got to step out into that blind faith. And again, blind faith is, I'm going to have faith that happens even though it doesn't make any sense to me at all. Right. Okay, what's your question?
The kids are going to come together and expand on their businesses together. And my daughter's on furlough for another month, and she's made some decisions, committed decisions, which is awesome. But she has that fear that this has to work so she can get what she's asking for. And I'm just asking the channel, are they on the right path?
Well, they are on the right path, but you have to make sure that you communicate to her from me that proof doesn't work that way. The proof, as you've just told us, comes by having the faith. So you have the faith, you stay in your knowing, you take the action, and then the proof is there. Most of us want some kind of guarantee before we step out into what we want to create. Not the way it happens, guys. Now, you can create it by taking yourself into feeling love. You can create it by doing the breathing exercise, taking yourself to the 0 point, feeling the love around going into business and doing all this, taking action from fear of, oh my God, is this going to work? That's going to compromise things. That's going to make it harder. Do you understand?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean, because she's actually, the way she's stating it is that, to be able to do these other things and diversify, everything needs to fall into place. And she...
Right. You tell her things will fall into place once she commits.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You bet, Sandy.
Okay.
We're all learning that. We're all learning the same thing. I love you too, baby. All righty. Where are we going? I don't think I've been here. Elena in New York. You're on.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Didn't expect it?
Yeah, I didn't. I was in the middle of washing cherries for my daughter, so.
I see. Well, I hope you've been focusing.
I have been, actually, and whatever I need to say will be of service, and I'm getting the highest information. I love every day waking up and doing all the work around this and doing it as a living meditation as I go throughout my day. And I see that I'm having I'm experiencing opportunities to really shift and change. Like as my life expands outward, the stuff kicks up within me to further transform it and deepen the work. And it's not always comfortable, but like, what is the alternative? I'm not going back. So I keep going forward, and what keeps coming to me is that I didn't grow up with Christianity as my primary faith, but having grown up in a Judeo-Christian country, I really see now more and more that it's like, people talk about the second coming or whatever. It's like each of us is that. We have to walk that walk of the talk of the wisdom traditions within ourselves at every moment of every day, have compassion for ourselves when we get off the beam or falter, and learn through that. And I see that as I'm changing and shifting everything and defying all the old fear-based limited thinking and the illusion that I need to control or other people's good opinion of me, and the stuff's kicking up, and I just keep walking forward with that blind faith, not knowing how it has to look, and but it's just kicking up so much stuff, which I guess is good. It's okay. I'm finding my way through it, and it's just interesting because you say you dropped the story.
You know what you're doing, Michelle? You're cleaning your energy. You're vacuuming your energy.
Uh-huh.
And, we wouldn't have to clean our house if we never got any dust bunnies. But the fact is we've got a lot of dust bunny beliefs. So if we're truly always walking forward, and I'm going through the same thing with you, especially since I've been using the 0 point so much, because holding the intention of being at the 0 point where nothing exists and everything is possible, you see, you can't take your story there.
Yeah.
And so all the stuff about your story keeps coming up, and you go, oh my gosh, that's why, right?
Yeah.
I have, like I've shared with you guys before, I have some negative, hurtful energy around things that people have done to me in the acting world. So that's my story. But that's my story that's not going to create the story that I want to live right now. And that's why so many people talk about forgiveness. Okay, so the best way you forgive somebody is to love yourself. Now, let me say that again, because at first it sounds like an oxymoron. The first way, give somebody, the best way to forgive somebody is to love yourself. Because if you truly love yourself, you're not going to hold all of that energy that's dragging you down around judging other people. So we forgive so that we're free, and then they're free also. You understand?
Yes. Yes, because if I'm judging other people, even if I'm right, I'm wrong.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it. So
and I just wanted to go ahead.
I think you said it beautifully and fabulously. And so when those challenges come up, I would go, hello, I'm so glad you visited me. Now I know you're there. Now, I can say thank you. I get it. But I'm going to choose this thought now. I'm going to choose this belief now. You guys think you're locked in here, and you're not. It's the illusion of being locked into your story. And if and when you move past that, all possibility opens up for you.
Yeah. May I just say one last thing that has been helping me in case it's of service to anybody? when I get into that doubt place and it feels stronger than the positive, I ask myself empowering questions like, well, what if I am the God of me? What if I am the creator of me? What if I am divine love? What if more is possible than my fear tells me? And I use that to leapfrog into that feeling, of the love place, because it sometimes helps me to get there if I'm struggling, and to have that compassion for myself while I'm going through the struggle, that this is part of the process.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Perfect.
Like, surrender the illusion that it's supposed to be, that life's not supposed to continuously keep happening, and that there are going to be challenges and bumps along the way. And maybe that's a belief, too, that I need to transfer and transform. But giving up the idea that if I do it perfectly, figure out the Rubik's Cube, then, everything's just going to be roses and rainbows or whatever.
And first of all, there's no perfect. There's only expansion, guys. There's only expansion, and you can't expand without learning.
Yeah, and I love the idea that Zen tells us about that perfect is thorough, and that's everything.
Say it again.
I don't always like it, but it's that the idea of perfection in Zen Buddhism is thorough.
Thorough.
Yeah.
I love
and
it.
I don't always like that, because that means I still have to feel feelings I don't like, but I get to work on that too. So anyway,
well,
I
honey,
just love this community.
That's why I love you, and I love that you love this community. I heard that. But that's why only the great souls pick embodiment, guys, so that we can learn and expand and practice in physical form how we have dominion over energy. There's no other place other than being in physical form that gives a soul that opportunity. That's a true statement. Yep. Lovely,
well, thank
baby.
You so much. Thank you.
you.
I look forward to hearing from other people. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. Oh, beautiful. Boy, she said it probably better than I could have. I mean it. Emily, you're up. Emily in California.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
Hi. Gee, yeah.
What?
Last Sunday was my birthday. It was the best birthday ever.
Yay!
Ever.
I love that. I love it. What did you do? How did you celebrate?
In the middle of all this COVID, right? And my birthday in the past has brought up a lot of feelings. I've had a lot of really, bummed out birthdays. And so the first thing I did was I saved the card that I mailed to myself during Gratitude of Self-Love to open on my birthday.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and then my daughter came over and we had breakfast, and then I went to the beach with some girlfriends. And I love to go to the beach for my birthday. Northern California, beaches are often cold and windy.
Yeah.
You would not believe. I mean, it was extraordinary how
perfect
warm
yeah.
and perfect, and we did it with masks and social distancing. The water was, I put it in quotes, warm, but we were it was like warm enough to be in the water for like an hour.
Wow.
Oh my God, deep. And I wonder if I could read the card to you guys that I wrote to myself during Gratitude of Self-Love.
Share that card.
Yeah. Sweet M. God, I love you. You are the light in my world, the sparkle in my eye, the joy in my heart. You inspire me and open my heart wider and wider every day. Because of you, I stand taller, firmer, bold, and proud. You draw out my courage and my fierce love, my sweetest tenderness and my deepest compassion. For you, I take every breath, every step. Through my love for you, I discover what I am made of, who I truly am, the depth of my conviction to truth and freedom. I am God. God is love. All are one. I am here for you. I stand with you in every moment, forever. Me.
Oh, my God, Emily, I got tears in my eyes. That is, wow. I just think all of us should say, yep, that's the card I've written to me. right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so beautiful, and how beautiful to open it on your birthday and read it again. I just love that, sweetheart. I really got the love for yourself from that. Wow. Don't you think you've come a long way, Em?
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I am.
Beautiful.
And happy birthday is almost always a song that pops into my head whenever you ask me for a song. And I am the 0 point. I am there. I live this now. And
I get a yes
so
on
grateful,
all that.
So
for
grateful to myself and to you and the channel and this community.
Woohoo! Awesome.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much, birthday girl, for calling in. Love you, sweetheart.
Yes, I love you.
How beautiful was that? Just beautiful. Nicole, don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to get you on. What can we do for you?
Do you know about my future for the next several months?
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you.
Do you know about my future for the next several of months?
Well, you have to ask a more specific question, Nicole. I'm not a psychic. I'm a clairaudient channel.
Okay. Let me ask a different question. Why am I constantly choking?
Because you're not speaking your truth. I mean, it came in loud and clear. Now, you're not speaking your truth to yourself and to others about how special you are, how magnificent you are. You are abandoning yourself by speaking, pardon my French, but this is exactly how they're saying it to me. You speak shit to yourself.
Yeah.
And you're choking on your own definition of lack and judgment. Does that make sense to you?
No.
No. Okay, well, do you get up every day and say, I'm fabulous, I'm amazing, I'm incredible, the whole world is here to give me everything I want? You start your day like that?
A few more problems in my life than I can really do that, you know.
Well, no, but that's the point, Nicole. That's exactly the point, is that when you start doing that and directing the energy of you and your life toward that, toward owning that, then the problems help start resolving themselves. But you've got to start speaking power to yourself and love to yourself, and then the universe can respond to you. All right, sweetheart?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
Again, guys, the channel can bring you the information. You can accept it or deny it. You can put it into action or not. That's how you come forward for yourself. But you've heard several people on the call today who have been practicing this, whose life is changing for the better, for the happier, for more love. And that's where we all want to end up. That's where we all want to be. So we can be there right now in this moment. That's what we want. We want freedom and love and bliss. And we come together to declare, I am the 0 point of health and wellness around all of that. And so it is. What a show. What a joyful, beautiful, sharing show. I loved this show. Guys, please be there Wednesday night. You are not going to want to miss this webinar. There's so much information. I have for you. It's incredible. Again, we don't turn anybody away. If you need help, and I expect you to check in with your consciousness about this, if you can pay the full price, pay it. If you can't, you email info@ or lauren@imdwallace.com. Let us know you need some help, and we'll work with you. My intention is that everyone expands into self-love and empowerment with this work. Okay? So we don't turn anybody away. All righty. Let's say it together. I love me. Come on, with meaning. I love me. And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.